Hi everyone, it's Agnes. I've got another success story how I got my ex back. This is from a viewer on my channel and it's from C. So C's story goes like this. So my person and I dated for 2 months and we broke up just after I got mad at him and broke up with him and got with someone else only to realize I wanted him and not this other person. We got back together, but eventually I told him, and he ended up being very upset and broke up with me for good. The entire relationship was really me pushed out and a clear reflection of all my thoughts and feelings. But of course, I wasn't aware of this at the time. I kept thinking the relationship was moving too fast, and it did. But after we broke up, my person blocked me on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. He eventually even stopped all contact with me altogether. And that's when I discovered the law of attraction and began to incorporate it fully into my life. It took me a while before I realized I had a good grasp of what it all was. I wasn't even sure I believed in it, but I was so determined to get my person back that I was willing to try anything. I watched hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos. I did lots of research about everything about the law of attraction. I tested it out with small little things, and it seemed to be working for me. But at first, I wasn't able to get it to work at all with my person. But eventually I put a lot more faith into the law of attraction. I started listening and saying affirmations that I was worthy, that my person was capable of loving me the way I wanted him to. I even stumbled across your videos and did multiple self-love meditations. I am naturally a confident person and I never really felt I had a big self-esteem issue, but listening and doing the self-love meditations was still freeing and felt good. I was actually able to get my person to contact me. I was really happy, however, he was still upset and everything that had happened and he bringing up so much negativity. He even told me about his new girlfriend who he thought he was going to be in love with. So I continued the self-love meditations. I continued visualizing my happy ending with my person. And I continued affirming that this was already happening, already working, and I was worthy and deserving of it. The next time we met up, he told me how he had ended things with his new girl and how she was only just a rebound. Still, though, he kept bringing up negativity. I kept, of course, blaming him for everything he was doing, and I kept getting mad at him for bringing up the past. And I kept needing him to tell me he loved me because in his heart, I knew he did, but he wasn't admitting it. I had sent him a mental message in my head for him to kiss me if he loved me. That's so cute. And randomly, out of the blue, he did just a few moments later. So I even had some proof that he loved me, but I just kept wanting and needing him to say it to me. Eventually, I found your unconditional love meditation and was probably one of the most freeing experiences. I really felt that I shouldn't be so worried about whether or not he admitted that he loved me, because it just mattered about me and loving him and sending love unconditionally no matter what. Love this bit of the story. Such a shift, isn't it? Looking at whether they love you and then deciding I'm just going to love them. It's a big moment. This helped me break away from the neediness and the longing. We continued to talk and eventually he came to visit again. This time it was a lot better than the last 2 times. We still had our moments where he was bringing up negativity, but it was a lot better. He even mentioned to me that he had a dream about someone loving him unconditionally. He had really just felt all the love I was sending him. For those of you that have asked, do people feel your love? In this case, it's a yes, so that's wonderful. He had really just felt all the love I was sending him. I kept wondering why I was doing all these self-love meditations, and he would come to me, but every so often he kept bringing up the past and negative stuff about me. That's when I discovered your Everyone Is You Pushed Out series. I watched the videos and decided to try it out. I figured it wouldn't hurt. So I told myself I was trusted and that I was first best and that I was worthy. Nice. Now I have just recently started to implement this into my daily routine. But I have already noticed a change within myself. I'm no longer so worried about when he doesn't text me for a day. We talked on the phone before I started doing this, and the conversation was very negative. Then we text later about the same conversation topic after I started doing this, and I even saw a slight shift. The conversation wasn't so negative, and my person even ended up shifting the topic to something lighter and more positive. He has even told me that he isn't seeing anyone else and that he wants to work things out with me. He said he wants to take things slow, which is good because in the first relationship I always felt we were moving too fast, which is probably why we did. My person has recently invited me to go see him, and I'm going to see him at the end of this week. I have a feeling that this time we will see each other and it will be filled with a lot more positivity because, again, he is just me pushed out. I am so thankful for all of your videos and teachings. I am so thankful that I can be here writing this success story. I know I have come a long way and I still have more to go, but now I can be happy and not truly need love from anyone other than me. That's even a success in its own. Boy, oh boy, that sure is. So thanks again. Beautiful. Thank you, C, for sending that in. Really happy to add this to the collection because there's more and more of you with success stories now. So lots of love to you and thank you very much. And yeah, I'm going to add the playlist of all the other Manifesting Your Ex success stories down in the description for you, for those of you that haven't seen the previous ones. Lots of love.